What's up, Warrior? Welcome back to Daily Wisdom. We are in a series right now of what to do after exiting from a big event in your business to be able to scale to the next level. So, if you missed any of the other ones today, we're going to be talking about separation season. If you missed any of the other ones, all good, Sandy, then go back to YouTube, subscribe there. You can rewatch those as well, too. And by the way, if you are on Facebook, I found out because I'm using Restream, then I love to be able to see your comments. But the way that I can see your comments is you have to allow Restream to see your name. So click on the link. It says allow it to do that. And I love to be able to see your name and everything. All right. So we are preparing for the biggest business expansion in my entire career. If you don't know me, my name is Zheng. I've helped entrepreneurs build online businesses and build phone-based businesses in a fun, simple, professional way. For the last decade plus, we've coached thousands of people all throughout. I started as a 19-year-old shy, nerdy Asian kid, never thought I'd be doing business or anything, but found great mentors, found great systems, and learned a lot through a lot of mistakes. But then throughout those times, figured out a couple of things that really do work, is specifically for network marketing, to do things from your phone. And we've spent now the last couple of years in an organization that I run called the Warrior Movement. We help train business professionals to transform in their body, mind, spirit, to crush it in your business, to be able to really develop something significant. And after working on that and getting the system all together, I'm so pumped, but we are now ready to scale to a level that is just going to be incredible. And my focus, my goal is starting May 13th, this Saturday, May 13th, we're going to be embarking on a journey where I'm going to show you how to do things a certain way. Certain way meaning there's a skill set to do things, and certain way meaning there's a mindset to do things. Now, this is within our business team. So if you're a part of the Warrior Movement, it's going to be awesome. Put Warrior in the comments if you're a part of the Warrior Movement. But also, I've now had a lot of friends within network marketing, whether it's within the company we're partnered with, Partner Co, or others. And they've been asking questions like, hey, can we get involved? Like, can we see what's going on? Like, can we learn some things as well too? So I decided I'm just going to do things publicly. And here's one tip. If you're jotting it down, if you want to achieve anything spectacular, here's the format straight from Eric Worre, the GOAT of network marketing. Number one, say yes to your goal. Number two, tell the world, keep it accountable. And number three, figure it out. So we're going to go in the next 90 days as we're going from one event that we just had to an event in Vegas, September 15th to 17th, called the Ignite Conference for this company. We're going to be scaling, we're going to be running, we're going to be expanding. And in this time, I'm going to show you how to get promoted. I'm going to show you how to build out an organization. I'm going to show you how to do things and duplicate. I'm going to show you the things that I've done for over a decade plus that have taken us from not knowing anything to now developing a worldwide organization. So that sounds interesting, by the way. And if you're not involved in business and you're looking for something, would love to give you an open invitation. I'm scouting for people to be able to help with that as well too. Fill out the link in the bio that says work with Jay-Z, and would love to help you to do that. So how is this going to work? Well, every day, Monday through Friday, I'm going to be doing 8 a.m. Pacific time, a 10-15-minute blurb like this. You can catch it on YouTube, subscribe there. You can catch it on Facebook. It'll be live there. You can catch it if you're in the Warrior Movement. You can catch it live there as well too, or on replay. My recommendation, tune into every single one, because my goal is to give you little touch points, all right, and little assignments. But here's one question. We're talking about separation season today, right? There are time frames in your life that if you do things at a certain time, little moments, little opportunities, if you take action, you separate yourself from the bunch. That's coined from Ed Milet. But I also believe that in this time frame, this 10-15 minutes that we have together, there are separation seasons whenever you're in an event like this as well too. And you're going to hear me say this a lot, but I want to ask you this question, and I actually want you to respond to it, whether in the comments or yourself. But as we're having these conversations together, I want you to take this like I'm talking to you about you and your business. is what inspired thoughts or actions am I getting from this? What inspired thoughts and actions am I getting from this? And it's so important that you learn how to take notes a certain way. Because, and you've seen this before, why is it that you can be sitting in the same event with tons of people, spectacular speakers, transformational content, amazing testimonials. One person gets inspired, becomes a next top money earner, becomes the next one that gets promoted, becomes the next one that gets on stage, versus another person where they go to the next event, if they even make it there, and they're like, nothing changed. And you know, one of the biggest things that I know that the successful people do differently than those that are not is they know in a course of an event like this, there's a separation season of how to take notes. How to take notes. Let me tell you how most people take notes. This is how I was trained to take notes in school. Memorization. Right? You get the points. For example, if I flash a slide, have you guys ever been here before where you go to an event and then someone puts a slideshow on with a lot of bullet points, and all of a sudden you see the entire room? They're like, oh my gosh, let me get all the points, right? Put a 1 in the comments below if you've ever seen that before. You're like, people are just like taking notes on all the bullet points. And while that's good to have, there could be a disconnect between teaching and learning. So I believe you can always be a better teacher. But I also believe that as a student, if you know how to learn, if you know how to take notes, you can extract at any time, no matter who the teacher is. So it's not memorizing. It's not tactical. I like to use this as an example. If you understand how the body works, if our mind works, we have a body, we have a mind, and we have a spirit, okay? Average people, myself included in that, typically, this is how we take notes. We take notes and we take priority on the things that are tactical. You'll hear a skill, you hear a quote, you'll hear a point, and you're going for just actions, which are good, but we're going for actions. The tactics, the strategies, the scripts, which are good. But you know how successful people take notes? They take notes in reverse. And this is how they take notes. They take notes when they're in an environment like this, whether it's live or on replay, they're in an environment, they're in a learning opportunity. When you're in an environment like this, your mind gets elevated, doesn't it? Right? Put a 2 if you feel more elevated today just by tuning in. You feel inspired, empowered. Hopefully you feel an awareness to things. Hopefully you feel more excited. Hopefully you just feel better than when you first came on, right? Like that's the goal. And what happens is you boost your awareness. You start to elevate your thinking. You start to get inspired, means in spirit. Your spirit starts to connect to a different level. I believe you connect with God better as you're in an elevated environment. And what happens is you will start to receive information in a different way. You'll get little hunches, inspirations, insights that may or may not actually be relevant to the actual topic at hand. The successful person knows to take those hunches and inspired thoughts seriously. And what they do is they're like, oh, there it is. For example, you could be listening to this right now, and we're talking about separation season, this concept that there are moments of opportunities where you can separate, right? But all of a sudden, you're going to get an inspired hunch of, I need to talk to someone. I need to make a certain post. Or maybe it's something that I actually say, or we say, and it clicks. You're like, separation season. How do I separate myself, right? It's an active learning. You're intentional. You're not just here being a student memorizing things. I want to challenge the way that you take notes on things. Because if you want to have an explosive business, if you want the next 90 days to change your life, It's not simply copying the what to do. And thanks for the compliment, it is copying the how to do it. Successful people do things a certain way. And the way that they do things is they go in reverse of what most other people do. Instead of going with the tactics and the body and the skill sets, which are important, they go with the spiritual, the mind, and then it manifests through the body. Hope I'm not going too deep. Throw a 3 in the comments if any of this resonates at all. If any of it resonates at all. So I believe separation seasons happen in these moments, in these opportunities, these learnings, because I'm going to be coming on every single day. I've committed myself to doing that 8 a.m. Pacific, these daily wisdoms. If you're looking to grow a business, especially a network marketing business, if you're in Partner Co., if you're in the Warrior Movement, I'm going to be dropping you stuff that is like founded, it works, it's solid, been doing this for over 10 years. But what I cannot do, what your opportunity is in terms of separating yourself, is how you take notes, is how you take action, is how you receive information and how you receive transformation during opportunities like this. Because I know that what we're going to do is going to work. I know the certain way to do things because we've done it many, many times before. I'm going to show you how to recruit an organization. I'm going to show you how to sell a lot of product. I'm going to show you how to do certain social media things. I'm going to show you, like, there's a lot of things to do. But more than that, I'm going to show you the way to do certain things. If you tag in with me every single day and you take notes that way, you separate yourself like that. We just play this back and forth type of thing. You're going to see how you're going to grow, your business is going to grow, and you're going to, what we call in the Warrior Movement, unleash your inner warrior so you can crush it in your business, you can crush it in your life. And that's our major goal right there. Okay? So every day, I'm going to ask, what inspired thoughts? What inspired action steps did you get today? Whether you comment them below, I'd love to hear, or you do it yourself. That's fantastic. Tune in Monday through Friday. We're going to be going through these together. All right. So if any of this resonated with you today, you got some inspired thoughts or inspired action steps, put a 1 in the comments. It's going to be fun. May 13th, we launch. May 13th, we move. May 13th, it's going to be the biggest rise, the biggest period of time in my professional career that we're going to do together. It's going to be fun. It's going to move fast. I want to show you 10x your results with less hustle. Do things in a fun, professional way. And by the way, if you're not yet in a business or you are open-minded into other businesses, then I'd love to be able to chat with you about what we have going on. I'm scouting personally for a couple of people to be able to partner with and mentor and show them how to do things. If that inspires you, or if you know someone in the Warrior Movement that you want to do this with, then chat with us. I have a link in the bio. It says work with Jay-Z. Fill that out. I'd love to share with you some information. We have a couple days left before we formally launch. It's going to be awesome. You know, if you're involved in network marketing or you're in Partner Co, but not in an organization, you're welcome to join us on this journey as well too, by the way. And would love to have you to be a part of it. Bring your teammates if you want, like bring everyone. And if you have questions, feel free to let me know as well. All right, everyone. Hey, other than that, though, I will call you a warrior if you are watching this, whether you're in the Warrior Movement or you're an honorary warrior. Would love to include you in that process if you choose to accept that. But let's have a fun time together. All right. But if this encouraged you, like this, share this, and subscribe to my YouTube. I put this plus all of our other ones on replay. And tune in tomorrow. I'm going to be chatting more. I'm going to talk about specifically, how do you recruit during a pre-launch? How do you get someone started even before we launch? And I'm getting people started. I just got someone started myself as well too. I'm getting more. So with that said, we'll talk with you soon. I hope this encouraged you. On that, talk later. Warriors out.